Hello, everybody. Welcome to Kyrgyzstan. We're playing an improved world today. It's a map by Wolftracker 3-minute limit. Not only do we have the Kyrgyzstan card, but we have the red on the license plate, which is incredible. Now, I know nothing about Kyrgyzstan, except that it exists. It does look like we have what looks like a dried up river. We have some mountains to our south. We have some hills to our north. I don't think we're going to really find too much of anything. I'm thinking that this lake has to be fed by a river, and the river would probably flow this way. See where the mountains are and where there aren't any. So we're probably in that general area. We are heading west, which should be away from the lake, and I don't think we're going to really find any town names or road numbers while we're here. So, honestly, we could probably just guess now and save ourselves 2 fucking minutes. Kyrgyzstan doesn't really have a lot of signs. They don't really have a lot of road markings. So finding out what we want to find is not very easy. I say that as we come across a sign. It's a picture, so it's probably a road and memorial. You know, that guy probably died somewhere, probably was from this area. They named that section of the road after him. It's not going to be helpful because it's changing, you know, Route 333 to Lieutenant John Jacobson. I'm making up names at this point. So it's not really that helpful. A bilingual sign though should be helpful. We're either close to Kazakhstan, which is what I think this is. Which would make sense to go over by Bishkek. Or we could even be over here, which here's a body of water to our south. Body of water to our south. Let's go over by Provoka. Middle of nowhere, because that's where we are. Fuck. Ends up being a lot further to the south. It looks like there was a town on the other side of the river. If we would have kept going, we would have found the town of the name that we just discovered. However, we aren't seeing that from a distance, so we're not going to get too much useful information out of that. Left-hand side of the road, Australian bollards. Drop her on down. A nice forested, wooded part of Australia. You don't see that too often. We're not in the northwest, Northern Territories. We're not probably in Western Australia. Southern Australia, Tasmania. Although, does Tasmania have Gen 3? I think they do. They're not one of those Gen 2 scums. Welcome to the Shire of Harvey. The only Shire I know of is in Lord of the Rings, alright? What the fuck is a Shire? Isn't that like a town? Is a Shire a county? I really don't know. That's the first time I've ever seen Shire on a map before. So, I doubt we're going to be able to find it if we go into Google Maps. Obviously, I know people are going to find that sign and go, Google, what's the Shire of Harvey? And they'll be probably in the right area. I'm leaning more Tasmania here. Just because it feels different from mainland Australia. We know it's not New Zealand based off of the bollards. We know it's not South Africa based off of road design. I mean, the bollards are Australian. We know it's Australian bollards. That's the most helpful thing here. We haven't found anything else. We know we're now in the Shire of Harvey, whatever that fucking means. More hills than I would typically expect to see in Australia. Australia is rather flat. I do know they have that giant fucking rock in the middle of the desert. But I don't really know about any big hills or mountains in Australia. In fact, I believe they are the only continent currently without an active volcano. Take that as you will. Not finding anything going the way we are, so clearly going west is not the way to go. We went west twice, and both times we struck out. This fucking sucks. And then, you know, the best part, we're gonna go east the next time, just to switch it up a little bit. And if we would have gone west, we would have gone the right way. I guarantee it. It's gonna happen. You guys are gonna think it's hilarious. I'm gonna fucking hate this game, because we can never go the right fucking way. Tasmania. Fuck this game. Didn't even want to look. Alright, I said we were gonna go east this time. Let's go east. It's definitely Spanish. It's not going to be Portuguese. We have black on the license plates, so we should be in Argentina. Should be. Doesn't mean this game is going to put us there. Can we find anything else? Well, we said we're going east. Let's go east. Winter coverage, Gen 4. Argentinian style street signs. Guess that's as far east as we can go, but now we're going like a slightly northeast. That guy's happy to see us. I think they're asking for help. All right, we're going back west. We're going to continue. Kind of go north. We do have mountains to our west, so we would be close to the border, maybe Mendoza. I'm terrible with figuring out which town we're in, and I hate being in residential hell. And it looks like we got sucked into residential hell. We're looking for kind of this, kind of. I don't think we're going to be able to find these towns. I don't even know if these are towns. Diputo Maipú, which is a terrible name for a town, and Gutierrez. I don't fucking know where we are. It does feel dry. I do want to go further south. Keep it kind of on 40. Can we find different town name? Road numbers? Road signs? Nope. You see what I'm talking about, though? Now that we're going east, it was probably better if we went west. I can never go the right way, no matter what I try to do. There just doesn't seem to be anything here. Why? Why can we never go the right direction? We always look around us before we move, and we always choose based on that. I guess if I'm ever left in the... Yeah, we're in a town called Maipú. If we're ever lost and we have to decide which way we're gonna go, I need to fucking second guess myself. Because apparently, instead of walking a mile towards fucking civilization, I'm gonna walk 300 miles towards fucking nothing. Where the fuck is it? Why can't we see it from where we are? It shouldn't be this hard to fucking find. I fucking hate this game. Where's Maipú? Show me. There, yeah. A little fucking subdivision of Mendoza. We shouldn't have fucking moved. We shouldn't have moved our guess, because that's where it was. Well, we're in Chile. In the desert. We're in the north. Can we find anything? How do I know we're in Chile? Sun's to our north, all white road lines, middle of the desert. It's somewhere over here. We'll go south of Antofagasta. Yeah. 447 miles. Not terrible. There's nothing there. Greenland. We actually get tracker coverage. Actually, not Greenland. It's too green. This might be a weird Canada. Might be a weird Canada. Nope, that's Norwegian. Honestly, I do like that some trackers are in world maps. I like it because it's different. I don't like these kinds of trackers, though. I want to be able to find a clue. And this is not going to allow us to find out where we are. Obviously, we kind of know where we are. It's a tracker. The landscape, the way the rocks are, the way everything kind of feels. Originally, we thought it was Greenland, which I don't know why we thought it was Greenland. Maybe because we had a tracker. Canada was a thought, but the language obviously was not Canadian. It's a nice spot. Don't get me wrong, but what can we do with this? It's probably not too far north. Maybe it is. The sun's really far south. We don't have a lot of tall trees. We do have trees, and we have a sailboat in the middle of nowhere. So let's go midway. Let's go Omnis. Omnis seems good. Fuck it. Finland. On a random fucking island. Again, random fucking island, not much we can do about that. I thought that was Norwegian. Obviously, I didn't look too much at the language. I saw 2 dots over an A. We didn't really pay too much attention to it, and there wasn't really much there. We knew it had to be Nordic, because nothing over here made sense. But fuck trackers, man. Fuck trackers. Skytune, never heard of you. Apparently you like Dogecoin, even though all of the cryptocurrency market collapsed. Carl's, 20,708. Arseny in 4th at 19,862. Bo in 5th at 19,175. We fucking suck. Taurus in 7th, 16,107. Screenshot the World in 8th at 14,721. Spongy in 9th at 13,671. Tresmond in 10th at 10,350. It looks like everyone kind of got a similar score in that trek around. Kind of. And then Jordan Turtle in 11th, timing out on round 3 is a killer. 5,073 points. Why? I don't get it. I don't get it. But that's going to be where we call it for the day. So thank you all so much for being here. I hope you all enjoyed. We should be back again tomorrow for another episode. If you missed it, we updated Belarus and the Ukraine today. Although my internet kind of died on me midway through doing the Ukraine. But that is now up. That is now ready over on GeoTips. We're going to stick with Europe moving forward. It's almost completed, as strange as that sounds. I think we're like 40% done with it. And hopefully we'll finish it in the next month or so. It's going to take us probably another 4 weeks to complete Europe. Unless we start just banging things out 2 times a day. I do want to start doing a night stream, but I got to get a different job if I want to do that. Maybe we'll do like a 6 to 8 p.m. Eastern. Maybe. We'll have to think about it. But that's going to be where we call it for the day. So thank you all so much for being here. I hope you all enjoyed, and we'll see you all tomorrow for some more Geoguessr content. But until then, enjoy the rest of your day, and bye-bye.